Alright, now it's your turn. You're going to have an opportunity to graph the following and have a shot at getting them right. Now remember, you're going to put them each into this form, and then you're going to graph them just like we did in the other video. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom in real quick. Let me slide that over a little bit. You can go ahead and pause the video and then try again. Let's just try the first 5, see if you can get those. I'll come back and we'll work them together and see how you did. Alright, see if we can graph the first couple and see what we get as our answer, see if you're doing it right. Let's do the first one. X plus y equals 1. Remember, we have to put it in this form, so it needs to be y equals, so that means I have to move this to the other side. Whatever I do on one side, I have to do on the other, so y equals negative x plus 1. Great first example. Okay, our slope is going to be negative 1, and this is where it's going to run into the y. So if we graph this, it's going to run into the y. There's x, there's y at 1. Put in some spots real quick, some lines so we can graph. Alright, if our slope is negative 1, it's going to be negative 1 over 1, which is going to be down 1, right 1. So we're going to go down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1, and up 1, left 1. There's my graph. Again, this is a negative one, and so it should slope downward as you go. And so that's what yours should look like. Alright, now let's try one more. Now again, remember, use your graphing calculator and it should help you as you go along. Let's try one more. Let's do number 2. 2x plus 2y plus 2 equals 0. And so I have to have y equals, so I'm going to subtract 2x, so that's gone on that side. I have to move the 2 to the other side also. It's supposed to be only y equals. So I get 2y equals minus 2x minus 2. So I have to divide by 2 just to get y. Divide by 2 on all of those. The 2's actually cancel. So y equals negative x minus 1. And so in this case, it's going to run into the y at negative 1. So it's going to be 0, negative 1. That's where it's going to hit. Put my lines on real quick. And so the slope is negative 1 over 1 again. So it's down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1, up 1, left 1, up 1, left 1. There's my slope. That's what that one should look like as well. Let's see if we can get one that comes out positive so we get a different picture. Let's do number 5 real quick. Number 5 is 2x minus 2y plus 4 equals 0. So we have to have y. And so we're going to subtract 2x on both sides. And then we have to move the 4 to the other side as well. So it's negative 2y equals negative 2x minus 4. Divide by negative 2. Negative 2, that's gone. Negative 2, so y equals x. Negative divided by negative is a positive, and 4 divided by 2 is 2. Alright, this one will look a little different. X, y, and it's going to run into the y at 0, 2. So I'm going to go up to 2. There it is right there. And so that's where it hits, and so my slope is 1, so it's 1 over 1. So it's up 1, right 1. So I'm going to go up 1, right 1, up 1, right 1, up 1, right 1, and down 1, left 1. You can see the line right there. When you put it on your calculator, that's what you should see. And that's how you graph them. The biggest part about these is you've got to rearrange the formula here to get it into that form right there, and then you can graph it. Now, again, you don't have to graph it by hand. You can use your graphing calculator, but you always want to know what's going on. So as soon as you get this, positive. It's going to slope upward. So I already know what it's going to do. So if I graph it and it looks like that, I probably have it right. There's a lot more examples on the sheet of paper that you can try. If you get stuck on these, go see your math teacher and try this skill. Practice graphing slope-intercept form. Good job. See you in the next video.